Hello and welcome back to episode 6 of my Fallout Wasteland Warfare Survival series. Um, so, before we get into this mission, I'll just have a recap of what happened last week. So, our survivors managed to get into the old military facility and get information on the vaults. Unfortunately, they can't decrypt it, so they need to keep all the information until they come across a scientist. So, thanks to Robinson88 Gaming, who left a comment on the video last week, mentioned that the range outpost has dropped down to 100 caps. So I have an extra 400 caps to spend, plus the 200 from the victory, and then the bits and bobs we managed to acquire from the loot crates. Loot? Items? I couldn't think then. So I've spent 300 caps on some storage. Because we were running quite low. Yeah, that's all I spent any money on at the moment. So for this mission, I can't even think. Our survivors have been asked if they can clear out a local trade route that has been overrun by a group of outlaws. So we have Sinjin, who is leading this group today. He is not the leader of the group. Their leader is Akak. I can't even think of his name. That's right. Who we'll see in a later video. She is just tasked Sinjin in holding this to cut off the local trade and raid as many caravans as they can. So his band will be 2 scavenger outlaws who are on the towers here, who are on the buildings here. 2 raider outlaws who are at the back here, and then 1 psycho outlaw there at the front. So they had talks, and unfortunately the raiders do not want to budge, so it will come down to clearing them out. This will be 7 turns. So the survivors are going to manage to wipe out all the raid outlaws at the end of 7 turns. If not, it's a fail, and unfortunately a local trade route will not be established in a settlement. If they do get a victory, I will be giving them a trading. They will get a trading post for free to help with the settlements, to make it look like trade is established. So that is it. And if they do not win it, then consequences down the line. So we have our cooking station, which gets us to draw 1 item, and gecko kebab. So I'll take that with us. And I did say I was going to find a name, and I completely forgot. I do apologise, but our stage is not staged at the moment, and then we will draw an explorer card. The sunken yachts and rotten rowing boats are our favourite hiding place for my lakes. Either go fast, draw 1 item, or go slow, draw 2 items, but my lakes attack test perception. Oof. I'll just draw 1 item. Yeah. Okay, let me get them item cards together. Oh, no, I've got them here in the corner. I'll use the ones for the game. Gold-plated flip like them. Okay. So, at least we've got some caps to start this mission off. And that's it. So, let me just set myself up. Right. Yeah, so like I said, 7 turns. We have to clear the raiders out from this local trade route. And to start off, our sole survivor will have a T45 power armor, which we acquired in episode 4, I want to say. So hopefully that gives us the advantage. He will be having the explosive combat rifle, which we acquired last game, and he will carry a stim pack on him. I'm pretty sure dog meat had dog bandana. No, I got rid of it. No, okay. And stages, not stages, we'll have a pipe wrench, a Staggering Institute laser pistol, heavy raider armor, and the gecko kebab you just picked up. Now, get this right. Yeah, so Sinjin, I'm going to make him heroic because it makes sense. He's, the big baz of the area. He's leading a group. He's a main character. So yeah, so I'll get set up for the first turn. So first up, I'm going to activate the Soul Survivor. He's going to fire. I know the model is equipped with a super sledgehammer, but unfortunately don't have any other way to equip him with a rifle. So the explosive combat rifle is going to fire at the Psycho Outlaw. I just don't fancy them Molotov cocktails being lashed at me. So she is in cover. So it'll be -2. So I'll be hitting on. Hang on. Hitting on 3s. Okay. It's a fair way to get a quick action. Second shot. Oh, should I shoot or run for cover? Try and get in cover. No, just shoot all in. And get it. Does do anything? No. So no special effects. That's 2 damage. Yeah. So let's see what she has. So she has 1 armor. Block at least one of it. Blocks none of it. So that's 2 damage on the Psycho Outlaw. Let's put that down there. I'll just make him prepare. Yeah, so then we'll move on to the Raiders, so I'll see who's next. So first up to activate for the Raiders will be the Raider Scavenger Outlaw here in the building. He will be firing at our Soul Survivor. Will be -2. Wait, make sure that's... Yeah, you can get that. Yeah, so we'll be -2, so we'll be hitting on 4s. No, he's not -2, because he's touching the wall. No, my mistake. 6s. He gets it. 2 armor break. What? So that brings the armor down to just +1. So that does 2 damage. He takes 1 damage out of... I'm doing it right, aren't I? Because it goes off the power armor. So it'd be 2 + 1. 2 armor gone. Be just a +1 so he takes 1 damage. And then his second activation. Oh, shooting. So I don't really need a... might move. Nope, just shooting again. Second shot. Gets it again, but this time I can block it. And block it. So that is that. Made Outlaw done. Next up, I think I might go dog meat and charge in. Let me just work out this distance. Okay, so dog meat's activation is first activation. I got him to charge in. I'm going to give him a black die for the charge. And I'm going to roll this dice, see if we can do some damage to Sinjin. That's 5. What's the explosion do? Oh, I crippled an arm. Oh, so it's... Our dog meat's actually done a massive amount of damage here. That's 5 damage, but Sinjin has 3 armor. Blocks 1, so he takes 4. And he's got an armor crippled. So there we go, Sinjin -2 for his shooting and attacking. And he's taking 4 damage, so he has 3 left. So next up will be this Scavenger Outlaw. And we'll be shooting at the Lone Survivor again. And bring down... Gets it, yeah. So that's 2 damage against 2+, so it's 1+ blocks both of it. His second shot. Gets it again. Can he block any of it again? No. So it just blocks 1. So he takes 1 damage. So let's just put that 2 there and remove that. Oh, hang on. I had a repair before when I was getting shot at by this one. I will just quickly, I know I shouldn't go back, quickly go back and shoot up the top there. So I need black, yellow, blue. So -2, so looking for 3s. No, okay, so that's fine. No need to worry. I should remove that. Yeah, so next up activate will be, I think I'll go with Codsworth maybe. Take out this Psycho Outlaw before it gets a chance to activate. Let me think. Yeah, so we will go with Codsworth. He's not Codsworth, he's our Mr. Handy. I've moved him up red, and now he's going to flame the Psycho. He fails, but managed to get a quick action, which I will put on a ready position. So I prepare. Yeah, that's it. So let's see who's next. So what I've been doing is rolling a 6-sided dice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anyone that's gonna again, just roll again. 1, 2. So it's Sinjin this time. And just have a look at his card. Okay, so we'll roll to star. So he's shooting. Yes, I'm going to shoot into combat. You know what? Aren't I? What does this mean? So +1 green for damage card tests. Don't think that means attacking, does it? No, I don't know. Oh well. Shooting into combat, so it will be 6s instead of 8s. Without fair skill die. Yeah, so we get it. Breaks 1 armor. Dogmeat has 2. So he can block any bit. He blocks the 1 damage. Yeah, okay. Sinjin's second attack. Yeah, he would move, wouldn't he? No, he'd stay. Just get attacked anyway. No, so that's a fail, which would have been good for Sinjin if he managed to get that. It'll be an extra 2 damage. Unfortunately, does nothing. And that is his activation done. Oh, hang on, he gets an extra health, isn't he, for being heroic? So he has got 4 left. So yeah, I've never used a heroic card before, so I'm just trying to work it out. 1 second, we have a look. Okay, so I had a little look. I think I know what this means. So every activation they get to roll 1 blue die. If they get a bottle cap, if they get a new cola bottle, they get a free action. They get free action. Moves again to shoot. So P-, because it's a quick action. P-4, shoot into combat. Quick action. So it will be 4s. Nope. Hopefully that's right. If not, let me know. Yeah, so that's Sinjin gone. So next up to activate. Hang on. All we've got is stages, not stages. He's got a pistol. Could get him to run ahead. Check under whatever that is. Let's see. Let's put him next to it. And it is a blank. Perfect. Yeah, so that is all the survivors gone. So yeah, I'll see who's next. So next to activate was the Raid Outlaw. Moved up yellow so we can get in line of sight our lone survivor, because that's the objective. He's the main guy who was chatting to Sinja to start trying to get him to move on. So that's who they want to kill off, effectively. So we'll be shooting his bolt action pipe pistol, and be -2 because of the cover. So he's going to be shooting on. He's going to be hitting on 2s. Nope, and that's his activation done. So that is done. So all we've got to activate now is this Outlaw and then the Psycho. So I'll roll up, see who's next. So the Psycho Outlaw is going to throw a Molotov cocktail at Codsworth. Let's see. And they get it. Direct hit. I get a third action as well. Breaks 1 armor. Codsworth has, sorry, Mr. Handy has 3, so he has 2 remaining. This cocktail does 1 damage. Robots can't go on fire, so it doesn't really matter. Or can they? Yeah, they can, can't they? Yep. Okay, so I feel I've paused it quite a lot this game. Testing rules out I've never used before. Okay, so he takes 1 damage at the start of this. Can he block it? Yes, he does. So he just remains on fire, and we'll see if it goes out on his next activation. But he is ready. So what's not ready? I don't know what it's called now. Prepared. Yeah, prepared. I couldn't think. So we fire him back at the Psycho, which is flamer is blue. -2 for this, so we need 4s. And that's a fail. So we'll remove this. Oh, hang on, Codsworth's gone, so we need to. So her next activation, she will be doing bottle. So, and that means attack. So she's going to charge in. So charge it in. Oh, sorry, drop my camera down there. I'll remove this now because no, she moves. From my understanding, once you move, you lose your prepare. I think I read that right, or I've not read it at all. Who knows? Yeah. Moved in and on a 1 and 3 to black die. Oh, so it's green. There we go. Yeah, and then just this Psycho down here. So let's see what he's gonna do. Explosion. He's gonna shoot. Got no one in line of sight. It's not gonna shoot into combat. It's gonna move up yellow. Let me work this out. Okay, so he moved up here. He's gonna shoot now, and that'll be the end of his turn. So he's -2 for the cover he's firing over. And he's going to be needing 2s. You get it. Break. It's only 1 damage. It's fine. 1 damage. +1. We're all good. So hang on 1 second. Yeah, so it was just a 1 damage, so it's +1 to his save. So he blocks it. And then the raider gets a prepare. So that is the end of turn 1. Everyone's activated. I'm going to clear the board and move on to turn 2. So turn 2, we'll draw our event card. And it is first bit. Oh, it's fine, easy enough. As soon as they hit, the 4 vertebrates are passed above overhead for, I think it's the distance southeast. Okay, never mind, nothing card, which is good, which is handy. Nothing's going to affect me. I think I'm going to go with Codsworth next. First, sorry. Hang on, I could kill St. John here. Yeah, let's go with dog meat. So it's blue, yellow, black. Is it black? Blue, yellow, green. Breaks 1 armor. Colour bottles, take away, prepare. That's fine. 2 armor left. So we can block it. Blocks 1, so we take 1 damage. Yeah. Oh, hang on. I'll take these. So that's 5. He's taken. Second attack. Brings it down to a 7. Don't know why I've rolled that. So that's 3 damage. Yeah, so we get it. Let's see. It's got 3 armor. Blocks 2, so he takes 1. St. John's not looking too good here. Right. I'll see who's next. Okay, so first up to activate for the Raiders, I couldn't think. We can activate quick action, but he's not going to shoot into combat because that wouldn't make sense. He might hit the boss, so he wouldn't do that. That's what I was just trying to get my head around. He's got a quick activation, but it's not going to do anything. He's not going to attack dog meat with his boss there. Okay, so St. John's first up to activate. He does get a blue die start of activation. Being heroic, gets to start. No, that's nothing. So he's going to, let's see what he does. Shoot or melee. Colour bottle, and it is shoot. Yeah. So black and yellow for his bolt action pipe pistol. -2, don't forget. That's fine. Brings it down to a 6. Breaks 2 armor. Wait, he's shooting into combat, so it's -4. -2 for the shooting because he's a cripple, and -2 again for shooting into combat. So that is a fail, unfortunately. His second shot, he gets it. Breaks 1 armor. It's 1 damage. Can dog meat block the 1? Nope, dog meat takes 1 damage. And then that is St. John done. Next up, I think I'm going to go with Mr. Handy and get him to buzzsaw the Psycho. Oh wait, I need to flip a lock token. 1 second, we get one. Scratch that, I'm just going to roll dice. Odd, the fire goes out. Whoop. That's fine. So he's going to buzzsaw. Gets a 5, and he needs... Oh, he got it. So it's an extra damage. So that is 3 damage. She has 1 armor. She blocks... It still takes 2. No, she's dead. So he just buzzsawed the Psycho. You know what they sound like when Mr. Handy, or Codsworth should I say, is on your side attacking raiders. So for the second activation of Codsworth, I'm just going to get moved here. Flip this. Ah, damage. I'm in danger. Let's see. Frost trap. Okay, so test perception. What's it say? Idiot decided to store liquid nitrogen in a container below ground. I guess someone was bound to find it sooner or later. Okay, that's fine. So test perception on Codsworth. He has perception of 8 to fail. So he takes frost damage. I'll have to figure out what that means. But let's just draw the item. And it is Queen Mile meter. Okay. We get a frost token. Okay, so frost token said remove it at the end of activation. I'm going to remove it at the next one. It makes sense to just get it and then be gone. Slightly bit cheating. Okay, so that is Codsworth done for his turn. I'll roll dice and see who's next for the survivors. So I mean, raiders. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hang on, and a 6. We roll again. No, hang on. That makes sense. Only one of them's gone. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it'll be this raider here. I think it'll make sense if he gets into combat and helps his boss. Yeah, so we're just gonna charge him in. Oh, charge him in and just remove. We'll lose this. Yeah, and see what he gets. Odd gets a black. No, even, so we have to green. So he's got a machete. Does he not? Yeah. So black, green, 2 greens. So it's machete. And then another green. So he's got black, green for. No, let's remove that and give him a black one for the charge. Fair. Okay, so black for the charge, black, green for outnumbered. And he gets it. So it's an armor break. Gets a quick action, so he gets to prepare. And that is 2 damage. Dogmeat has 2 armor, down to 1. Blocks 1, so he takes 1 damage. Let's remove that. Yeah, done. Yep, so that's how it is. I think now who's next? I should see their Soul Survivor or stages. Now I'm thinking get the Soul Survivor to shoot up the top to try and kill some of these lookouts. So let me just work out the range. Okay, so I was tempted to move him forward to get him within short range. So he'd have a black die to help him shoot. But then they'll be in short range with the hunting rifles. So I'm just going to keep him at long range. And this is what he gets for his explosive combat rifle. So we're needing 3s. No, hang on. Yeah, sorry, 3s because they're in cover. Gets it. The star. There's an area effect. Doesn't really matter, there's no one around. Breaks 1 armor and they have 2. So let's see if they can block it. No, so they don't block any. Block any. So take 2 damage. And he's going to fire his second shot. Nope, that's nothing. So that is the Soul Survivor done. Well, it's going to be a lot harder, to be honest with you. Didn't think thought Sinjin would be a lot more difficult. I guess not, because he works as a team. But this is what Akak gets for sending one of her lower lieutenants out to do a job she should have done herself. So next up to activate will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this raider here. I'm going to get him to charge in. He's going to get a black die for the charge. So same again before. I know I should roll to see, but this makes more sense that they're going to run in and help the boss out. Brings it down to a 5. No, and that's a fail, unfortunately. So that is them done. So it's just these two, yeah. They're both going to shoot, and I think they're both going to shoot at. Let's see, what did it say on the card? Important. Yeah, so they're both going to shoot at the Soul Survivor with the hunting rifle. So it's 2 green and skill die. So we're going to do 4 shots to either side. You get to a null break. So we've got 1 + 1. No, so we get the +1. Takes 1 damage. That is the power armor on 3 damage, so it flips around. Let me sort that. So I realised, well, he hasn't taken damage because it's the armor that takes the damage. So, unfortunately, this power armor gives him -1 health, which is lovely, isn't it? Sorry. So, it's got 5 health, but Soul Survivor has. Okay, so the second shot he's going to do. Gets it. 3 armor. Blocks 1, so takes 1 damage. Okay, now on to the other. Scavenge Outlaw. Oh, come on, breaks 1 armor down. So just 2. Oh, blocks 2, so